Hey guys, Jeremiah with Steps Pressure Washing and More. I'm going to take you out along with me today. I've got two projects on for today. I actually made it a pretty short day. I've got some obligations to take care of this afternoon with the family. I actually spent 6 hours out fishing with my nephews yesterday, and that was phenomenal. But today we're back to work, and I've got to kind of squeeze that in before they get out of school. But we've got a house wash. We washed this house about 2 years ago. I purposely scheduled that on for today because it's close to home, and I can run up there, get it done, and be, back home pretty quick. The second job of the day is a gutter guard maintenance. We go out twice a year now at this location to just clean off their gutter guards, clean out the gutters, and do any repairs that are needed just to maintain them. When I first got out there last October, it had been 4 years since they had done anything with their gutter guards, so it's definitely one of those things you have to maintain them. So there was a little bit of damage when I saw them last year, but not anything too bad. It's the Amerimax interlocking that I install. I'll put a link up here to how to install these. I was very surprised with how well they held up after 4 years of just pine straw sitting on them. So we're going to go out today. We're going to go clean them off, keep them cleaned off, and I got a little bit of extra gutter guards just in case I need to do a repair. People give me a hard time for installing these. There's no such thing as a perfect gutter guard. You have to maintain them. But the ones I'm going to go clean off today, they held up very well for 4 years with no maintenance. So these are the ones I have on my house. And if you haven't checked out how to install them, it's right up here. So go give that a check after, you're done with this video. All right, let's get out there and wash stuff. All righty, we are at job number 1 for the day. And this one's in pretty decent shape. It's only been 2 years since we were here. We got a little bit of growth on the north side, just especially up high. Definitely a lot that needs to be taken care of on the patio. Do a quick walk around. Got the hose pulled all the way around to this corner here, and I'm going to work my way back to this corner here so that I can just roll everything up right onto the truck. This is a 3-story. We're washing it all from the ground with our 4 gallon per minute. Do a quick oxidation check here on the back of the house. Definitely oxidation present. Also wanted to note up here, we've got part of the siding is coming loose on the southern side of the house. Nice little koi pond. A shed next to the home. We're going to probably clean that a little bit just to make it nice and uniform and even. Also wanted to note a couple areas where the siding doesn't look finished from the add-on there, so hopefully that is watertight, but I'll be gentle around that. Again, oxidation here on the eastern side, and that tank is a little over half full, so I'm going to tape up the doors and crank it up. Alright, and this customer actually came to us from yard signs. I had a yard sign posted up at the corner here, really not too far from their house. And there's a lot of homes in this neighborhood, and a CVS, or maybe it's a Walgreens, I always get them confused. And I put a sign right out there. I got a few customers off that one sign while it was up 2 years ago, and they've been doing construction here non-stop. So I haven't had a sign there in probably over a year, but hopefully we can continue this relationship for many years to come. And again, getting that thought process away from generating leads to make income for this month, and more so generating leads to build a client base is my thought process right now, because so much of our money we spent years ago is continuing to bring in revenue. This is a 3-story home. We're going to be able to hit this peak with no issue once I get that M5 twisted. Alright, got the M5 Twist twisted to the needle or jet. And this is hitting all 3 stories. You can see no issue at all. Getting that fascia board up at the top. And it is why I love them so much. I don't need a special shooter tip. My fan tip also gets me up high just with a quick twist. Been using the XJET since day one back in 2020, and 4 years going strong. I don't think I really would ever seek out another option for an industrial nozzle, just because it has done so well. There's no need to look for better, in my opinion. Yeehaw. And rinse. Get a little more atomization here on the XJET, but we're able to do everything with this XJET we're able to do with the M5 as far as distance and reach. So, absolutely love that. Makes the day go a lot easier. I don't have to switch nozzles except for soap and rinse, and then back to soap and back to rinse. But no up highs, no down lows, and no ladders ever, if at all possible. We're coming on through here, doing our final rinse. I'm going to put a link up in the top corner to our wash of this location 2 years ago. It was one of our first videos we did, and if you want to see a little bit of our progression since 2022 in October to 2024 in October, I'll hope that you click on that and check it out. And if not, that's okay too, but it was pretty early on, so if you do watch it, forgive the poor video cinematography. It's probably not much better now, but at least the truck looks nicer. Alright, there she is. Nice and clean and ready to go. Probably another 2 years. This side's pretty much dry. I'm not the fastest at this, so I do really 1.5 to 2 sides at a time. But looks better. Let's head out to number 2 for the day. Alright, so here we go. This is gutter guards after being left alone since March. And it has pine straw on top of it. And virtually clean inside. Now I will be running my blower over this to get all the little bits, but this is still a fully functioning gutter with a moderate pile here in the valley, and that's the way we're trying to keep it. But these are super solid. This right here is separating from where it attaches here to the gutter line, so I'm just going to Pop that back on. Like so. So that will continue to hold. Alright, so again, I'm noticing an area here where the gutter guards are separating from the gutter line. And this is really just something you're going to find. You're not going to see it right over here. That's doing pretty good. But this is something you're only going to find if you get up here and maintain them regularly. Would they be okay? Probably. They are interlocking, so this would be supported by its neighbors, but I'd rather get up here and keep everything functioning right so that we don't have any sort of failure, which I know everybody says, oh my gosh, you're going to have failures if you have gutter guards. Not if you get up here and check them out, keep the weight off of them. And everybody who says all of the stuff falls into the gutter, well, yeah, it does. That's the point, is the little stuff, because the water can take the little stuff down, but all this big stuff that gets clogged in there stays on top or falls off. You know, like a gutter guard. Wow, that is a pretty cool Halloween display. You don't see that every day. Alright, so I am all done for the day and off to do some fun stuff. But really, all in all, it was just, you know, today was a day of having a business. I was doing, you know, a house wash for an established client. This is a repeat. I followed up a few weeks ago. Got him on the schedule. Same thing with having an annual plan with that second house. I went, you know, tidied up their gutters, got everything off the top, tightened them all, and got all the debris out of the middle, or out of the inside, so that they are comfortable and they don't have to worry about anything. And that's what I'm offering for them, is, you know, I just got them on a routine schedule. They never have to think about their gutters again until it's time for me to come, and I let them know when it's time for me to come. But for those of you out there who don't have a CRM, I do want to say, I talk a lot about the tipping, and having the tipping functionality on my CRM is actually a way that I generate more revenue, a lot more than I was anticipating. Today, just having these two homes, I got $62 in tips just off of those two houses. Now, again, I'm not super cheap, so it was, you know, a bigger ticket equals a bigger percentage, or a bigger dollar amount when you go to percentage-wise. But if you're not giving your customers the option to tip when they're paying electronically, you're doing yourself a disservice. So definitely throw that out there. You know, with my CRM, we do House Call Pro. It automatically throws out like a, hey, if you feel like they did a good job, here, would you like to give them a tip? And it gives them options like 10, 15, 20%. And I've had people give me a 20% tip before, and that's awesome. That's huge. And, you know, for them, I'm taking care of something that they don't have to worry about, and I can go out, and it also gives me a bit more of a reason to go out and just be that super friendly face, and you know, just take care of things for them. I'll put a link down in the description for a 2-week trial of House Call Pro. If you guys are running without a CRM, give it a try, because honestly, that's made me more profit than House Call Pro costs. You know, today alone was $62. Now, I can't guarantee that you're going to get, you know, tips when you go out there, but it's done very well for me. And I would say if it's something that you're interested in trying, try it for free, see if you like it, especially if you are interested in giving your business kind of a polished look. Anyway, thanks for hanging around with me today, and I really appreciate 2 years now we've been doing videos, and a lot of you guys have been hanging around since the beginning. This is our 162nd video that we have done, so I actually didn't know that until recently, and when I got the 2-year reminder. And so thank you to all of you who have subscribed to our channel. We're over 1,400 now on subscribers, and it is just truly awesome having the community of washers out there. I love the communication back and forth, people asking me questions, or giving me suggestions on what they want to see content on. But anyway, I'm going to go and pick up these kids. Y'all be safe out there.